It's Friday and I've clocked out and I am on my way home from work. And I thought I'd just share more of my ride with you. Most of the time I use this time for thinking or just mellowing down my day. And since it's Friday, preparing for the weekend. I also use this commute as my thought process and what I might talk to you all about. So I use this drive. It is a 40-minute commute for me, but I use this as my between meditation or chit-chatting on the phone, listening to some music, or like I said, just in my thoughts sometimes. So enjoy the ride with me for a few. And as I stated in my previous video, it took me some time to get to start seeing the beauty of actually where I am living in the country area. But I do like seeing the trees turn colors and the flowers and everything that's blooming. So right now this is winter, so pretty much looks dead. There is a lot of building going on around here though lately. I see a lot of trees being knocked down, and I can tell that something's probably coming, but you know how that goes. It's all about change. Well, I hope you enjoyed that ride. My name is Jamela. Thank you again for tuning in for another episode of Living the Lifestyle of the Thrift and Famous. And in this video, I thought on my ride home, since I'm always talking about thrifting, why not talk about what I bought new in my home? I mean, let's face it, after all, I can't buy everything in a thrift store, but 90% of the items in my home came from a thrift store. Even though all my crystal pieces came from a thrift store, however, I did have to buy my water decanter new, and I got that from Amazon. I will admit I did search high and low for one, but it just was not going to happen, so I gave up the search and just went on and ordered it. Also, my light fixture in my kitchen is new. I bought that from, again, on Amazon, and I couldn't find one that I really liked in a thrift store, so I just bit the bullet and bought that beaded one, and I kind of like that because it gave me that bohemian style that I liked. So I had to get that one new, and I consider that a splurge because I searched again for one. Now, I did want to give my little kitchen a shout out because it was featured on MSN under, an article they did about how to add charm to your kitchen with curtains. So this was a surprise that I found that my kitchen was featured. When I did this kitchen over a little bit, just by the countertops and the curtains and paint, changed it and gave it the charm that it had. And these curtains were custom made, and I found the fabric at a warehouse that was going out of business, and the fabric was like maybe $3 a yard. So I just bought it because I liked it, but I didn't plan to put it in the kitchen. But as I did the kitchen, I thought they would make perfect curtains. And there's the story behind that. And moving into the dining room, the only furniture I have in here that is new is my dining room set. And I bought that 30 years ago, brand new, and I thought I was big shot when I did that. And after 30 years, it still looks good. So when I did the makeover in my dining room, it was featured on Apartment Therapy, and I was so happy about that too. So I get happy with my little accolades when I do stuff because I'm not considered an interior designer, but anyway. Now, moving into the guest room, what I have new in here is the light fixture that I had hanging over the bed. That was new, but when I did the makeover, I changed the shade, which was new, and the grass mirror, that's new. And again, I did try to find stuff that was, on a secondary market, but I just couldn't find it. And, after a while, you just give up and just bite the bullet. Again, with the foyer, that light fixture is brand new too. It was tan, but I painted it black to go with the foyer. And I searched again for another one on a secondary market. In the living room, the wall hanging with the rug, those are new except the basket. What I did was layer the rug with another rug because I didn't like how the flat one looked. I wanted more, dimension on it. So I added another rug with the scalloped edge, and that gave me the look that I wanted. So yeah, I had to buy those new. And I was kind of like on a rug buying frenzy because I found all my rugs new. So everything on the floor you'll see is new. I just went on a buying frenzy with rugs, and so happened, even though they were new, I caught them on sale, so I don't feel too bad. And when you're thrifting everything else, it's kind of like it's okay to splurge here and there. I just don't feel so bad when I do splurge. Like I splurged on the Juju hat. That was new, and I ordered that on Etsy. But again, that was a splurge. That was a birthday gift from myself. And if I'm spending over $100 or $150, I think real long and hard before I do, because it may sound weird to you, but to me, that's a lot of money for household stuff. But that is all the new stuff that I really have in my house. Again, your home is your sanctuary, and being there makes you feel comfortable and beautiful, because it is being home and loving it. Thank you again for tuning in, and I hope you saw my little goodies as worth me buying brand new. So question, do you thrift first or do you splurge first? Drop me a comment, let me know. Thank you again for tuning in for another episode of Living the Lifestyle of the Thrift and Famous, and I'll see you again. Bye.